All right. Hello and welcome back, Guardians and Gamers. It has been a long time since I've done one of these, taking a break from things, but I am back and thanks to you guys, let's get into this. So, starting off at Tess the Eververse, let's take a look at what she's going to have for us for some Bright Dust this week. So first up, we got the shaders. We got the Rivalry Black Sand shader. Definitely not a terribly bad shader. You like that hint of green. I don't know why it's called black, but anyways, you know how all that works. One I am going to suggest to pick up is the photo finish. Now you look in like this picture here, you've got that bit of the mask that glows. This is actually going to cycle through different colors, kind of like some RGB. You can apply it to your armor sets. You can apply it to your ship, which will make it change different colors if you got things that glow on it. It's actually pretty decent. There is a couple of different armor sets that it actually looks really good on. Check it out, try it out. We got the Contenders Entrance Transmat effect. We've got the beloved Antique Sparrow, as well as the Exercise Cycle. I took a look at this one earlier. Oh yeah, he's not he's riding the cycle, but you can't see the cycle. I don't know why it does that, if it's on my end, if it's on Bungie's end. I'm just going to blame Bungie because that's what everybody does nowadays. So moving on, what else do we got this week for some Bright Dust? Next up, we've got the Contestant Ghost Projection. So if you're getting into this whole Guardian game thing, you want to completely deck out your Guardian with all the colors, this one you can apply to your Ghost. Next up, we got the Stygian Cruiser. Corsair, is it crude? No, it's Corsair. But anyways, we've got this ship, which is another one of the Guardian Games ships. We've also got the Henokos Anu Sparrow, which is I don't know if it'll come up with the picture. It actually looks pretty decent. But we also got the Hoplite Ghost Shell, and actually I do like this Ghost Shell. It does look fairly decent. We've also got the Free Throw emote, the Lunar Shoes. Now, somebody explain this one to me. Okay, so we can go to the moon. Do we fucking hop like this on the moon, or what? You know. It would be funny if you could actually put this emote on and hop around on the moon like that. God, you'd look awful goofy. But anyways, moving on, we've got the Represent emote, which is the one that you're planting your flag into the ground, standing there all proud and shit. So next up, we've got the AI Com Transmat effect, the Reflection effect, the Spring Fountain effect for shaders. The rest of the shaders, we got the Up for Grabs shader, the Rivalry White Sand shader, the Verdant Crown shader, and the Verdant Chrome. Yeah, Crown, Verdant Chrome. Yeah, Verdant Crown, Verdant Chrome. So yeah, check these out. The Up for Grabs is that one that's kind of like the Guardian Games colors. If you like the colors of the rainbow, definitely put this one on, you know. So moving on, we're going to go... Fuck. We're gonna go check out Banshee and see what he's got for us today. There is actually a couple of decent things that he's got. So for today, Banshee's got the Snorri Fusion Rifle with stats for all, as well as Wellspring, Nezarec's Whisper Glaive with Genesis and Turnabout. Glaives are supposed to be a thing that's back in. Pick this up if you got any of those resonance things. You can craft this thing. It's actually really decent. We got the Threaded Needle Linear Fusion Rifle, which is a really good one. It's got the Clown cartridge as well as Vorpal. We've got the Elatic Principle Eddy Current Adaptive Munitions. The Semiotician, which is another god roll, I do believe. The Impulse Amplifier and Bipod is the god roll for this. So even if you're new to the game, you're looking for some decent weapons. If you're not getting the really good ones that everybody has, pick up the Threaded Needle. It's going to do you some good, as well as the Semiotician, its strand. So check it out. We've also got Also got the Path of Least Resistance Trace Rifle, which is stats for all and gut shot straight. I don't know if this is the God roll, but it does have corkscrew rifling, the ionized and particle repeater batteries. It's got stats for all and gut shot straight. Definitely check it out, see if it's one that you're looking for. Let's go take a quick look at what Ada is going to have for a few shaders for us today. Do me that favor, hit the like, hit the sub button. You can join the Discord anytime. Hit us up while we are live. If we are looking for anybody for a raid, for a dungeon, there is a great possibility that you could join and learn the dungeon or learn the raid. All right, so
welcome. Hello.
Ada today, she's got the Midnight Exigent shader, the Tangled Bronze shader, and the Dead Orbit Vision shader. The armor set is the Phantom Moon armor set. You're not going to pick this up for any reason other than maybe leveling up your character. Like, it's 2010, so if you need an increase in some armor stats, pick this up. But you know, for the actual other stats, your mobility resistance, this is absolute dog water. So definitely check that out. Let's get into Zip Patch notes and take a look. I put them here somewhere.
The pyramid's approach fills
there we go. All right, so this is update or patch 8.2.5, so activity, seasonal. We got the Nether. So reduced, let's see if I can do this. There we go. So reduced damage taken from Sharpshooter's Burden, reduced damage taken to health from Fragile Strength. So these are the boons that you're going to be picking up. Fixed an issue where Paracausal payload was not providing kinetic weapons with extra damage. So this was one thing that I actually did notice, is I was like, what's the difference? Is this actually doing anything? So fixed an issue where Paracausal Siphon also was not providing buff to the elemental damage. So yeah, definitely check these out and see if you guys notice the difference. Others, so fixed an issue where lore books were not being correctly rewarded. Crucible fixed an issue where Lockdown did not award or display medals. Matchmaking, so that one was in PvP, by the way. Matchmaking, Trials of Osiris and the competitive playlist enabled solo versus fire team loss forgiveness. Duo and trio can now be matched together. That's actually kind of interesting. I'll have to check that out. Comp, what we got in comp. So enabled the new Ascendant 0 rank player above 10,000. Wins while in Ascendant 0 rank have a chance to drop the new Darkest Night emblem. The emblem actually looks pretty cool. I did have a chance to see it. I just didn't bring up the other patch notes. Rebalance the rank-based matchmaking brackets to account for new rank. Fixed an issue where that was preventing players from being awarded fixed role of Redrix's S-Stock upon completing their placement matches. Players who never earned this role can claim it now from Lord Snacks. Fixed an issue that was blocking players from being able to focus previous competitive rewards. That one would actually be pretty frustrating. So Iron Banner fixed an issue where weekly challenge referenced stasis instead of strand. So that's a bit of a hiccup there. Dungeons and raids. Vespers host fixed an issue in the first encounter where a nuclear core would spawn even after activating all the correct panels. Yeah, that would be annoying because, you know, there's nothing to do with that nuclear core after activating the panels. Gameplay and investment, so armor, so hunters, so sealed Ahamkaram grasps. Fixed an issue where
It
Nightmare
gnaws at the
Fuel's
corners of
damage
my mind.
bonus was
But that
being
is how I
reduced to
know it is
5%,
important
while
work.
Radiant. So, yeah, hopefully that is actually working, the interaction there to increase the damage. Fixed an issue where your held weapon would not receive Nightmare Fuel damage buff after getting a melee or finisher blow without Nightmare Fuel active. So it's another
The loot was your
interaction
creation
issue.
as well as mine, Guardian.
Does not apply
Thank you for your aid.
if Nightmare Fuel was already active when getting a melee or finisher kill. If the Nightmare Fuel meter is not empty, the damage boost is active. I do believe it was supposed to actually increase the duration of Nightmare Fuel, if I'm not mistaken. So Radiant Dance Machines. So this is one that they have noticed that people are taking advantage of. So of course, that means there's buffs. So fixed an issue that could cause extra dodge charges to be lost when transitioning
Why should
between
I fear
bubbles
stasis?
of various
I've seen the light used by
activities.
warlords and
That
guardians
one's kind of
alike
interesting, but I
for
know
evil
there
and
is a
good.
buff coming for
A
that.
new tool
Or
that
sorry,
can
a
change your
nerf coming for that. I said buffs. I meant nerfs. Fixed an issue, so Shards of Galanor fixed an issue where exotics could refund energy for any super instead of just Blade Barrage and Silk Strike. I wish they didn't fix that because it was decent, having it the way it was.
The room has quite a different aesthetic from
Relativism,
the old
Spirit of
armory type,
Galanor
doesn't it?
fixed an issue where Spirit of Galanor
Well,
was refunding less energy than intended for non-roaming supers. For Titans, we got no backup plans. Fixed an issue where the intended shotgun damage bonus would be reduced by 5%, while Radiant, so it's not supposed to reduce it by 5%, so which means that you're actually gaining that 5% now, which means it's
please watch
putting
your
out even
step.
more damage.
This is a
So
lab.
Titans, put on backup plans. Or if you're me, you just have shit RNG and still, for some odd reason, after how many years of playing Destiny on all three characters, don't have no backup plans. So I'm fucked. So Kepri's Horn fixed an issue where the solar waves from Kepri's Horn would not break stasis crystals. So it's just another interaction thing. Hazardous propulsion fixed an issue
Why
where
should
the
I fear
benefits from
stasis? I've
enhanced
seen the light
rockets
used by warlords and
buff
guardians
would
alike
be reduced by
for evil
5%,
and
while
good.
Radiant,
A
again,
new tool that
another
can change your
interaction
fate.
issue. So it's just the coding of how they've got Radiant interacting with what it's supposed to be buffing and when it's not supposed to be buffing. So, you're gaining 5%. So, yeah. Armor customization fixed an issue where Warlocks and Titan leg armor from Sundered Doctrine was not available for Transmog. And I hate this
The
one.
room was
You
your
know,
creation
when I
as well
finish
as mine,
something or I get
Guardian.
an armor piece and it
Thank
doesn't
you for
appear
your
there,
aid.
or it takes a couple of days, it really does annoy me because that couple of days goes by and then I don't remember to, transmog those things. It is kind of annoying. Fixed an issue where the stasis armor set did not show their correct name. Well, yeah, we just go with whatever it's named anyways. Weapons General fixed an issue where Vault of Glass time loss weapons did not have proper
watch your
flavor
step.
text.
This is a lab,
So
not
if
a
you look at
laboratory.
some of these weapons actually have like little stories that go with them. Even things that you're getting out of the Nether, things you get out of, like, say, King's Fall Raid, the dungeons, they'll have little things that go with it. So do take a look at that. Some of it's actually pretty interesting and gives you a little bit more information upon what you're doing. Fixed an issue where enhanced crafted weapons with some new perks couldn't obtain a masterwork border.
The pyramid's approach
That one's
fills
new to
me
me. I
with
never
dread.
even heard anybody
Despite
talking
being
about that one.
surrounded by
Fixed an
guardians,
issue where the
I
Adept
can't
shader for
imagine
Trials
the
weapons was not
overflows
correctly
like doing
changing
guards.
color based on the state of the glow. I don't have any Trials weapons, so I don't know about that one either. I can't really comment if I don't know. Weapon archetypes, so wave frame sword. Fix an issue where the wave attack did not damage in PvP. That would be awfully annoying. Lightweight pulse rifle, so body shot damage against
Plumbing from
players
Grey
reduced from
Text Schematics is like learning a new
20.4
language.
to
I feel
19.7. So make sure you're
lost
taking
sometimes.
into effect that there isn't a reduction in body shot damage. So critical hit damage against players reduced from 31.8 to 31.5. So it I don't know, it might be negligible, it might be noticeable, but it's only a .3 of a difference change there. I don't know how much that's going to affect. Note, this is still a damage increase over their values pre-patch 8.1.5.3, but it does shift some of the forgiveness and optimal kill threshold downwards. So Redrix Estoc reduced handling from 74 or 79 to 74. Sorry. So make sure you're taking a notice of that. You might have to change some things around or put a different mod on. Weapon perks. So sword logic. So that's the sword logic perk that you're going to find on some of the weapons. Reduced base damage bonus from kills against players from 20 to 15. So that definitely will be noticeable. Increased damage bonus from kills against players in super form from 35 to 50. From 35 to 50. Yes. So take advantage of that one. Hell yeah. I want to see what that's going to be like in PvP. Enhanced collective action fixed an issue where the perk was not activating when collecting stasis shards created by prismatic fragments. Enhanced slideways. It fixed an issue where the perk had a shorter than intended duration. Discord and Harmony fixed an issue where both perks had their column or countdown start before switching to the weapon with the perk abilities. So all class abilities, prismatic, facet of blessing, fixed an issue where the final blows from certain melee abilities, such as consecration and thunderclap, were not triggered. Triggering health regeneration. This has been noticed in a few different situations where you're supposed to get a perk or a bonus like health regeneration, and it doesn't actually proc. Hunters, so Night Stalkers, so smoke debuff. So when you throw your smoke at something, it does debuff them, whether it's a guardian, a boss, it does apply a bit of a debuff. So no longer slows player movement speed, jump height, or weapon handling. So this one should be noticed a lot in PvP. No longer suppresses player movement ability. So I think it's going to be moved as more or used as more of a just a visual obstacle, I guess. So on the prowl, removed first person glow from hunted player perspective, and removed strength of glow on hunted player in third person. The artifacts fixed an issue where the piercing sidearm perk granted wasn't piercing some type of shields. That's kind of interesting. Piercing sidearm.
The loom was your creation as well as
I never noticed that it wasn't working. Leo, what's going on, dude? Power and progression fixed an issue where the new Iron Banner weapon did not progress the Oromontes Triumph. I don't know about that one. Collections fixed an issue where the artificial sun ornament for Lodestar appeared under the pulse rifle selection. So they just moved it from the wrong spot to the correct spot. Fixed an issue where the chatter white shader did not appear in collections. So yeah, you would get it, but it wasn't appearing in collections. So that one actually was kind of annoying. Not much trying to find people for contest prophecy. Oh yeah, that is out right now. And last but not least, General updated the international silver purchase confirmation to use current episode art.
You get Synthweave, I get research
So
data.
negligible stuff, a lot of it. But yeah, I appreciate it. Leo, I'm going to be in Discord. I'll jump over there right now. Until next week, you guys be safe and take care.